Hi, collective, welcome back. I've changed all my decks. The last collective read that I did, I got so fed up with these people and their thinking. It's just, I wish people, I don't hate them, I don't wish bad on them. I just wish people would realize that people are just people, masculines or feminines. I'm sorry. This person, it's all about control. It's all about getting one up over on you, win at all costs. How can you have a relationship with anyone, sexual or non sexual? Who has that in mind? I just don't understand it. I don't understand the rationality. So, as anyways, guys, I've changed all my decks. Let's hope we get different messages. In my opinion, it's on them. If they can't handle having someone on their equal level, they're better off staying with the karmics. You are not alone. We never left. Through all the sadness and loneliness, however you cannot sense us near you or feel how much love we're sending you, we are your family, your friends, and your guides. You will never walk alone. We walk right beside you. A father's love. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason. Whether your father is still here or has passed, a father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. And that can be your Father in heaven. Breathe. The breath is the vital bridge between your body and soul. It is the connection between the inside and the outside, connecting you to the universe, spirit, and the divine source. The breath penetrates your entire being with prana, which is the same life-giving force that nourishes everything in the universe. Dream talk. Your subconscious constantly and subtly speaks through your dreams. It's just one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate with you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. One more. Relationships are just mirror images of your own life, how you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you. Be aware of every relationship. It's an opportunity for growth. And just as I was saying that, I was so frustrated with these people and the way that they view life and the way that they view relationships and the way that they view other people. It is not prama. It is not universal love. It is 3D, superficial, and there is no depth to it whatsoever. It is meaningless. You may as well not be in a relationship than to be in a relationship that does not nourish your soul. I'm sorry, that's how I feel, that's what I'm saying, and that's obviously what Spirit's trying to reiterate. You're not alone. You have all your spiritual family, your angels, your guides that are with you all the time. And I've got to remember to do that sometimes. Deep breathing keeps you connected to the universe, because we've got all these bullets that we've been dodging. We've had all these experiences. Yes, they're all learning experiences. They are. They make you wiser. They make you more aware. They make you appreciate being connected to those people who truly are of value, and there truly are a lot of people out there that think the way you think, that think the way that we think, that value relationships, that value connections. So obviously your ancestors are trying to connect with you through your dream state. And these relationships are all opportunities for soul growth. Forgiveness. Karmic completion. Self-love. Completion. Rebirth. And intuition. Never question your intuition. Never give up self-love. Because if you're not loving of self, how can you love? How can you love anybody? How can you love your universe? How can you love your spiritual family? Unless you don't believe in that. Unless you're just void. Unawakened. Unaware. Nature. It's all going to have a happy ending. So look at it as an adventure. What do the angels want the collective to know? What do the angels want the star? Dreams comes true. Believe in yourself. It's the end of a difficult situation. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. Five of Michael. 9 of Michael. This situation does not serve you. Release your attachments to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome that you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So this person is feeling regret. If you're feeling regret, it is time to celebrate your abundant rewards for your hard work. Release yourself of burdensome situations. Solutions. Success that comes from an objective compromise. Self-control and patience. Forgiving and healing energy. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. A happily ever after. So that's what that's self-sabotage. Well, I think that you were focused on a happy ending. I do. I think that you looked at things like there can be a solution here. All we have to do is sit down and discuss this rationally. Why is this person feeling like a victim? Why are they in regret? And why were they in this self-sabotatory energy? God. You're deeply connected to water, and the spirits that dwell within the water magic suits you to conjure love spells, emotional healing, and other matters of the heart. You know how to accentuate your best features, making heads turn your way, becoming the center of attention. A crystal child. You're here to uplift the planet of harsh energy, bringing forth healing, peace, and also assisting humanity in soul growth and evolution. You have an invisible force of an intangible quality impossible to describe, very alluring in a non-obvious way, keeping people puzzled and curious, wanting to know more about you. You offer the most valuable gift there is, hope. Through your optimism and support, you inspire hope in others. That's what I'm trying to say. Fire. A strong connection to fire. You can cause great healing or great destruction. Fire magic suits you best. You're the spark of it all. You are deeply connected to Venus, the fountain of love, affection, and robust sensuality, bringing otherworldly pleasures. Very sophisticated. So this is what I'm trying to say. You're very connected. This is a balance between fire energy and water energy. Like this fire can be used for good and it could be used for destruction. But because you've got all of these other energies around you, which are all within you, you're it's about just achieving balance. But when you want to take advantage of those who have been very inspiring, hopeful, encouraging, it's like you always had to encourage this other person, always had to get them out of victim mode or negative mindsets. It's like you always were hopeful. You inspired hope in others. You were always looking for solutions instead of looking for the problem. You're looking for solutions. How can we fix this? What can we do? You're down, you're out, you're worried, let me help you. Don't worry, I'm with you. Yada, 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 yada. Draining, 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 draining. Instead, like, it's okay to help people. It's okay to encourage people. It is okay to bring people up and love them and nurture them and all these other things that you have been doing, but not at your own cost. This person's lesson is to love themselves. And quite often, when people have not had a good relationship with their father, they have a tough time loving their Father in heaven. They do. You're very loving. You're a crystal child, here to help the planet of harsh energy, bringing forth healing, peace, and assisting humanity in soul growth. You are an inspiration to those who need your help, and it's like helping people to love themselves. Oh my God. Transformation and rebirth. Look, you're very loving. You're very compassionate. You're very giving, empathic, caring, nurturing, which is why a lot of people are attracted to you, which is why a lot of people want to come in with an empty cup and go away with yours. Just saying. You're not alone. You're not alone. You're not alone. Maybe this person has a fear of being alone. Worry, 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 fear, fear, fear. Fear mongering begets fear. And I'm telling you right now, you spoke the truth. You're going to have justice here. This is balance. You're like, look, we can find a solution here. What are you so worried about? What's this? This. What the hell just happened here? So this person has a fear of being alone. They kept you worrying. This is person always needing to be the center of attention. Maybe you are very attractive. Okay, maybe you get a lot of attention. It doesn't matter how you look, it's your energy that people are attracted to. It's your energy, your optimism, your hope, your faith, your loving kindness, your humanity, your empathy. You're not alone. You're actually the center of attention. This person, look, you're patient, you're balanced, and look. So what does somebody want to do? They want to manipulate, they want to steal and take what is yours. Bam. People making fun of the Empress. Making fun of the Empress. Sneaking. It's their own insecurities. It's their own damn fears. Fear of success. I don't know, your father energy. Your father is saying. So these are your spirit family, your guides coming through here, and they're saying to celebrate. Fire and water. Look, look, look. I told you came out. Fire and water. Fire and water. You have a great passion. You're very connected to Venus. You are very empathic. You're very intuitive. Oh my God. Now, you have to be patient with yourself and go take things slow, because I can tell you, you're being told to celebrate. An argument. It's equal give and take. There can be a happy solution. While you rest, what is this saying? I don't know what this is saying. So if you've lost a child or a parent or a father, they're still with you. You're not alone. You've got somebody, one of your ancestors, that are telling you solution. What the hell? You've got angry. God, it's confusing. You've got somebody angry at you. Or one of your ancestors hang on. This is a soul contract. It's not meant to stay. It's meant to learn a lesson and then learn from it. Change. Getting lots of messages here. Bear with me. You've got people interfering. Holy Jesus. Guys. Jealous of your wealth, jealous of your family, jealous. Now they're regretting hurting you. What? Jealous of your family? Jealous of your family, your legacy? Now they regret. Look, see, this person was worried, stressed. Where did it get them? This person worried so darn much that they sabotage their own connection. This is stress, this is worry, this is being up late at night, obsessive thoughts, obsessive thinking, worst case scenarios. This is self-sabotage. Oh, they're going to reject me. Oh, I drink too much. Oh, I've got this wrong with me. I got that wrong with me. This person's always talking about what's wrong with them, what's wrong with them, what's wrong with them. Jesus. Oh my God. Would you give it a rest already? You're giving me a headache. Look. Regret. Hurting you, walking away. Looking for... I don't know what this person's looking for. It's looking for something wrong in you. I don't know. This is crazy energy. Your ancestors are here. They're telling you that it's all good. You're going to be happy. It's all going to have a happy ending. Keep your positive outlook. Don't let these people and their self-sabotaging ways affect your energy. Love of self, love of self, love of self. Don't let these betrayals and these trials and these tribulations affect your self-worth, affect your self-love. Love yourself. These are soul ties meant to teach lessons. These are soul ties. This person has literally driven themselves insane to the point where they have sabotaged the relationship with you. So worried what other people think. So worried what other people, I don't know. You are here as a high priestess. This is your destiny. This is your fortune, to be loving and helping humanity, and you're doing that, and you've got all these attacks on you, but don't worry about them. Look. I don't know what this... Look at it as an adventure. Yeah, it's the teacher. You're here to teach others how to love themselves. You're here to teach others because this is the lesson that you have learned. You've had to learn to love yourself, and you're teaching others, such as I am, teaching others how to love themselves. There is no need to sit in sorrow and panic and stress and regret and unforgiveness and all this other stuff. It'll drive you insane. That's what's happening with your person. They began to worry, what if? What if I end up getting betrayed? What if I end up getting rejected? What if I end up looking at the worst case scenarios all the time? That is someone who is insecure and someone who needs to heal. That is someone who has got to master self love. It isn't that this person went out deliberately trying to hurt you. This person, they ended up hurting you because they self sabotaged the connection with all their fears, with all their worries, their addictions, their issues, their self esteem, this, that, the other thing. They tried, but they can't. This is a person who cannot. They come off arrogant. They act arrogant. It's an act. It's because they carry around a lot of pain. I'm getting a lot of messages here, guys. I am. I'm not allowed to say them all. I've been told I'm not allowed. There's some things I want to reveal, but I'm told I'm not allowed. So just bear with me. I gotta figure out what I'm allowed to say and not allowed to say. It's like this person is projecting their insecurities onto you, trying to make you feel insecure. Like you've had lessons already that you have been through, collective. You've already learned a lot of lessons. You are here to be of assistance to humanity and to help others. You have become the teacher. You're the teacher. Teaching others how to heal, how to love themselves. Creative solutions, a problem solver, trying to help people solve their problems, trying to help people in general. Your family is proud of you, and I'm telling you, you've got a father energy around you that is telling you a father's love never dies. I want to cry. A father's love never dies. They're always with you. Jeez. Your person may have been carrying around a guilt their whole life. Their father may have died when your person was a young age, and they've carried that around their whole life. That's what they need to heal. I think some of them are listening. or I would not be saying this. How am I going to say this if they're listening? Because I know they are. These wounds that this person, this is trauma. This is trauma. They've been carrying around this burden of their father's death. They think because their father died or something, oh my God, hang on, guys. I'm really struggling here. I want to cry. This person, maybe they felt neglected by their father. Maybe their father was, I don't know, a drunk or an alcoholic, or maybe their father was very neglectful of them, and then their father died. It's a heavy burden. They've been carrying around this heavy burden for far too long. All stress is doing is making someone very old very quick. And if somebody doesn't realize what they have, a life to be celebrated, a life to enjoy, a life to love, and the freedom to love, and the freedom to care, and the freedom to empower themselves, and the freedom to free themselves. You encourage people, you make people strong. But if they keep resisting it and they don't want that, there's nothing you can do. There's nothing that you can do other than to pray for that person. This person has a lot of difficulties here in life. A lot. And you are the teacher here. There's a lot of heartbreak, a lot of heavy burdens, a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry, a lot of stress. This is from childhood. This is like maybe somebody's parent was an alcoholic or a drunk or drug addicted, and they're carrying around this from their father. You may have a father who is very loving. You may have a father who was always there for you. This person's father was not there for them. This person's father was very arrogant, very self-centered, and neglectful. This person got it in their head, well, they had to become something special in order to get any recognition like they had to be super special in order to get recognized. And they became, well, money will get me what I want in life, and money will get me the recognition that I deserve, and money will get me what I want. This person has a fear of being alone. They have a fear of rejection. They have a fear of abandonment. They have a fear of being broke. They have a fear that they're not good enough. They have a fear that they're going to end up betrayed. A fear-based life. Everything they do is based on fear. Everything that the move they make is based on fear. Fear, fear, fear. I don't even know how this person sleeps at night. So this person works to the point of exhaustion. They drink hard, they work hard. This is alcoholism, this is addictions, this person has got really, really messed up here. This is trauma. A lot of trauma. Fear of being alone. I gotta drink. I gotta listen to music all the time. I gotta crank the stereo. I cannot be alone. I don't want to be alone. They gotta be around people all the time. They don't care if they buy people's affections. They don't care if they gotta bribe people to like them. They cannot be alone. They always gotta be talking on the phone, talking to someone, busy all the time. They have not learned the peace of being alone. It would terrify this person to be alone. Terrify them. Oh boy. So if they are listening, this person needs to know that they're not alone. They never were alone. Their father is always with them. Their father is with them. Been with them the whole time. They can't help that their father passed away or whatever. Maybe this person they're scared to sleep. Maybe they're scared to sleep alone. Maybe they're scared to when you're a little kid, say your father died when you're a little kid, you're terrorized. You feel terrorized. You don't know where you're going to, they might have grown up very poor. Maybe they had to learn to be frickin' greedy maybe they were an orphan. Maybe their mother couldn't afford to look after them. They learned to be greedy. They learned to be selfish. Self-preservation, it's called survival. But this person never got out of it. They never did. They hold on to bitterness. They hold on to resentment. They gotta be in control. It's made them have control issues. They need to seek professional help. It would help them immensely. It would help them to understand who they were. It would help them to understand why. It's not their fault. Maybe they had to take on the burdens of the entire household, like support their mother and growing up poor and being in poverty, and now they're just like the opposite. I'm never ever gonna be poor again. I don't care what I gotta do. I ain't never being poor again. And they've learned that materialism is everything. Nobody wants to know you when you're poor. Everybody talks about you when you're poor. Everybody gossips about you when you're poor. Everybody's talking about me. It's made this person paranoid. It's made them paranoid. Paranoid. So when you get in that energy of that paranoia, you get in that energy of all the worst case scenarios of what ifs. That's usually what you bring around. That's what usually comes back to you. So it's like they became superficial. They just saying. People often wonder why, are people certain ways? Well, we don't know how they grew up, and we don't know what their upbringing was. We don't know the pains of their life. We don't know what their difficulties are. And I mean, there was always a solution. There's always a solution. They got a fear of opening up, a fear of communicating, a fear of letting people know who they really are. And I know they're listening, or I wouldn't be saying it. That's why I took so long in the read. There was several different stories, but they needed to hear that. It's not their fault. None of this is their fault. But they're at the age where they got to accept responsibility for how they are and seek help for that, because it's a lot easier than you think to just simply say, man, I've had some tragedies in my life. I need to learn how to address those things. They've never addressed those things. Just pretend, I'm going to drink it away. My pain, I'm tough. I'm not going to be no sissy. I ain't breaking down. But they cry when they're alone. They don't want to be alone, ever. They're scared to be alone. It's a family tradition. Work hard, drink hard. A man's worth was their money and what they had in the bank and the possessions they owned. Maybe their dad was dying of some kind of disease or something that he had contracted, and this person had to, the mom had to go to the hospitals, and the kid was left alone a lot, learned a fear of being alone. fear of being alone. It is. It's wounds, man, that this person needs to heal. So I guess a lot of you are got a purpose on this earth to help people with trauma, to help people to heal. But I mean, not at your own expense. You're very empathic, guys. Now, they were resisting this. That's why they got scared of you. That's why, because you were mirroring something in them that they didn't want to see. It's triggering those childhood wounds somehow. Like maybe the things you said or things you did, or it's like, I don't know, it's just that you're a mirror. Like you were mirroring, we can fix this solution. We can have this happy ever after. This person doesn't know what a happy ever after is. You were saying like, oh, we got so much to celebrate. We have so much to be grateful for. We can always find a solution no matter what. And this person's busy over here thinking of everything that could possibly go wrong. Regret, guilt, remorse for how they treated you. They know they treated you wrong. They know they did. And this person is never alone anyway. They have spirit guides too. And it's almost as if, I don't know, man, I don't know, this is a strange reading. So they are watching, or I would have sent another message. Someone is who needed to hear this. That's why there's so many karmic lessons. It's to teach people to live within their own skin. To deal with, that is where you learn the lessons, is when you're alone. That's when you learn self-confidence. That's when you learn to conquer your fears of being alone. Where you learn to conquer addictions and thoughts and learn self-control and all those things, is when you're alone. You have no choice. But the longer that these people keep hiding behind karmic energy, the longer and longer and longer it is going to take for them to heal those wounds. Who wants to carry that on to the next life? They need to heal it in this lifetime, or they will carry that legacy over into the next lifetime. Just saying. So it is a blessing in disguise. You're alone, guys, and you're doing all this healing work, and you're doing all this knowledge, and now you're becoming this teacher. You're becoming the light for other people. What a blessing. Leaving this world a better place than you found it, I can assure you. Good on you. Be proud of yourself. You are never alone. You know that, guys. This person needed to know that. I often wonder why sometimes my reads come out the way that they do. And you just never know. Like, I can give 2 or 3 different readings out of a read. It started off with you. and your ancestors guiding you and protecting you, and that is still it. But then it came into this energy of this person's ancestry and this person's childhood and this person's healing progress. And it's almost as if those things don't ever think that you have not made a difference, collective, because you are making a difference. Now, it might make you angry to be treated poorly. It might make you angry to be treated the way that you have been. But you are stronger than this person who thinks they're strong. You are stronger than they will ever be. Which is why likely they try to control you. Because growing up, they felt out of control. So they grew up to be controllers because they, as kids, had no control. They could not control. And they learned to, like, I want control. That's why. And you're mirroring to this person. To many people, not just this person, guys. You're mirroring to a lot of people. Like, that's what I got a problem with karmic energy for. They enable these peoples. Karmics are quite often enablers. They enable these people to get away with that instead of allowing soul growth. That is my only beef with karmic energy. They don't allow soul growth of their own issues, of the person they're with's issues. You have to allow soul growth. Who the heck wants to come back and repeat this life again? Not me. It's hard enough. I don't need another lifetime of it. Nope. I'd rather get it right in this life. And the longer people enable this behavior, the longer it's going to take for them to learn their lessons. It is enabling. Let them grow. Let them grow. Forgive them, for a lot of them do not know what they do. They know what they do, but they don't know why they're doing it. Those who lack control want control. Those, this is sabotage. Your spirit guides, and collective, you're never alone. You know that, and if you don't know that now. You are never alone. They're always around you, your guides. Your ancestors are always near you, always with you. This person doesn't know that. Maybe they don't believe in that. Maybe they don't believe in ghosts and spirits and... You've been blessed, guys. Celebrate your life. There will be a solution, and you are going to have a happy ending. So just stay hopeful, positive. With or without this person, you will have a happy ending. Take care.